Hello worldo, this is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, and welcome back to more AI the Somnium Files. Last time, we got into this whole big talk with Iris and Ota about parallel worlds, and I'm not completely surprised that Uchikoshi decided to incorporate this idea into this game at all. It seems like he likes to incorporate this into his games. Then again, I don't know a lot of his games, but it seems that he does like to use that plot device, for lack of a better word. But anyway, we have some new case notes here. I'll go into this first. Okay, the appendix. What do we have here? We have... Shoot! Shoot! What some people say when throwing out their hand in rock, paper, scissors. Yes. It's like, why is this basically a tip? It's like that's what these basically are tips. I just find it interesting that is one. Anthropic principle. The concept that observations in the universe must be compatible with life capable of observing it. Imagine, for example, the surface of a table. On this table is a hole with a complicated shape. Countless objects are dropped into the hole, but unless they match perfectly, the object will not pass through. Now imagine that myriad objects were dropped toward the hole over an infinite period of time. Eventually, one object will fit perfectly in the hole. Let's call this Object X. If X could think, it would observe that to pass perfectly through the hole the way it did, the hole had to be exactly the same shape. They might even think that it could only and must be that exact shape. That is the anthropic principle. Fugu eggs. The fugu, a kind of pufferfish, is filled with a can I get this out? Jesus. I cannot say this. I cannot say this word. And extremely toxic. The lethal dose from oral ingestion of this word is 1 to 2 milligrams, which is said to be about 850 times the potency potassium cyanide. It's that this is honestly a little over my head. It's like once we get into talking about something that's very scientific with very scientific terms, it tends to go over my head. I was never very good at science when I was in school. Jung. Carl Gustav Jung, Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist, most famous for his collective unconscious theory, which claims that certain images and ideas are shared by all mankind, which could explain phenomena like the Mandela effect. Yeah, we talked about that last time as well. It's like, Iris even brought up Jung. And that's the last one. Alright, so we were just about to leave here. So we have a few more places to go, 3 more. I feel like I should save Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine for last, so let's go to the warehouse. See what we can find here, if anything.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
Yeah, right on that table, as I remember.
But I'm here now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
You're definitely not a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
What did I say last time, Date? We're not dealing with Casper. Ghosts can have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Oh my god. So you're saying your boobs are hanging down so low that they're touching the ground? Where my mind goes. Oh boy. I tried to picture Iris's breasts swinging down like they're like that. Oh boy. And then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream?
Yes.
What did you mean by that?
At this point, it's been so long ago since I went through that Somnium that I can't fully remember what all I went through when I did that. Maybe I should go back and actually look.
I told you that I'm with an organization called ABIS, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious.
Isn't he not supposed to tell people about this? Outside of ABIS, anyway? I mean, isn't this dangerous information for Iris to have?
That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have this big machine that we hook you up to, and I just, hop right into your mind. That's the easiest way to explain it.
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
To the point.
That's not an explanation.
I mean, it's to the point, though.
Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Too much background that we can't go through it right now. It would take too long.
Background?
Is there anything to actually look at in here? I feel like there isn't. So let's just talk to Iris first. And then if we don't get any prompt to go anywhere after we're done talking with her, I guess I'll look around. So, do you know about the BBB? The Better Business Bureau?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right?
No? What? Blood-brain barrier?
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain.
Okay, sure, let's go with that.
They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
Really? it for some reason it kind of makes me think of the emotions that reside in Riley's head and Inside Out.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain.
Huh. Okay.
It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
That is super small.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
And that makes sense. So apparently BBB stands for something else entirely different than what I thought. Let's see. Do you know about the Wadget system? Iris is like, the what?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is.
Oh, she does.
It's the core programming behind AI, right?
How does she know this?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
I mean, we are inside basically a freezer.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on, Iris. Tell him. What's on your mind?
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche.
Right.
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
And nanotechnology.
Nanotech? Yeah! Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields.
They do.
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
And they go beep, beep, beep. That's funny.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or
It's like, do they make any sound? I have no idea.
But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it.
I mean, millionaire, billionaires. I guess in the context of this game, with only a few people who can afford it, like someone like Sosajima, maybe. Maybe also the Kumakura gang. Maybe even them. That's something to think about.
My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
So what, you're taking what he says with a grain of salt?
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
That's a lot of zeros.
The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
I can't really gauge how long a nanometer is, really. I mean, I don't really know. Like I said, science. It's... Well, I guess in this case it's more tech. I'm also not hugely a tech guy, so that's also kind of lost on me.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far smaller than that.
Alright.
This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone.
They need the neurons, right? As well?
Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, "Go away!" and push them back?
Go away!
Well, yeah, kind of.
I imagine they would have kind of a high-pitched little voice.
But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
Ugh, yikes.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
That's not any better. That's even worse.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them.
This is true.
One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
Okay, so what does this mean for Date, since he doesn't actually have what... since he doesn't have both eyes, he has, ABIS in his one eye socket. What does this mean for him, then? If... Let me see, a log. So, the optic, like Date's optic canal, where there's a nerve, did his nerve get severed when he lost his eye? Because I asked that because if it wasn't, then can Date, essentially see through ABIS? Or am I thinking about that wrong?
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
Right.
That sounds kind of romantic.
I wouldn't exactly say it's romantic, per se.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Protein? Anything else? There is more.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree.
I was not expecting a lecture on how syncing works.
And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Unless for whatever reason they can hold more than one. Maybe someone is actually capable of doing that.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
Never mind then.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel?
Okay, yeah. It's like, this is gonna be a weird analogy, I feel.
If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
I guess.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
For a pilot and a co-pilot, yeah.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor.
Yeah, no.
What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person.
What if that person has like a mental disorder? Like DID, dissociative identity disorder. Would that essentially be holding more than one person?
If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Essentially having a mental breakdown. Okay. Yeah, there's more. Okay.
Because of this, the sinker's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside.
Interesting analogy.
We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes. For good reason.
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
Which would be bad. It's like, if that happens, Date would get, like, trapped in... Date's mind would get trapped inside whoever he's been synced with. I wonder if that's actually ever happened. Like in the past of the context of this game. I wonder if anyone actually has been trapped and has been, like, effectively, like, lost in someone else's head and have been unable to get out. Or maybe they, through whatever means, they were able to get back out. I'm very interested in this possibility now.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Right. Summarize.
Thank you for explaining it.
Yeah, that actually went into a little more detail of how syncing works that I actually appreciate an explanation. I mean, even though that we've gotten some explanation from, Pewter, hearing it from someone else also helps. And it's also a good refresher to learn about it again, since it's been so long since I've, picked the game up.
I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
I mean, that's fair, but at least she has a basic idea of how it works.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Yeah, why is he telling her exactly? It's like, if it's so confidential, why is he telling her?
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
It's like, we can trust her with this, right? It's like, I want to trust Iris. I definitely do. I mean, I love her. But at the same time, can we trust her? Can Date trust her with this information?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Yeah, the last sync that we did, I'm trying to remember who we synced with. I can't remember.
Didn't I show you his picture?
Oh, it was with So.
Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Yeah, more summarizing?
Hey, Date. You saw my corpse here, right?
Yes. We already gone over this.
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in So's dream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
I mean, if that's what we're going with, resurrection, and not like a premonition. I mean, I guess that's okay. I like my idea better, honestly. My theory, I like that more. But if this is what the game is going with, at least for right now, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Yep. Gesundheit.
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
I mean, we've been in here for a fair while. Maybe it's time to go.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Okay. Didn't have to look at anything. Let's go then. Well, these are the two most important places to go. Where to go first? It's been a super long time since we've been to the shrine, so why don't we go there first? It's like I'm going backwards, I feel. It's like 4, 3, now 2. Whoa!
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
What happened? It's like she was about to faint. You okay, Iris? Excuse me. I want to pull the rope. I want to pull the rope. Let me... No, not the belt. I want the... rope. There we go. Sacred straw rope. Pull it. Or maybe we can chime the bell. Rope hanging from the bell. Okay. Never mind. Oh, the statue is supposed to be a dog? Honestly, it looks like it has a mane, so it looks more like a lion. Guardian dog. Okay. Okay, Iris, you okay? Let's see. Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic.
The shrine?
This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Oh? 6 years ago again, huh? It's like 6 years this, 6 years that. It's like... It seems that... Six is an important number. Especially in terms of years. It's like, what is so significant about 6 years ago? It's like everything happened 6 years ago, I feel, within the context of this game. It's like nothing happened like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. It's always 6. It's like, why is that? Why is everything just 6 years ago? Or maybe I'm overthinking things, and I don't know. But who did you come here with, Iris?
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle.
Uncle. Oh. Number 89. Right. That makes sense, because number 89 was in a relationship with Iris's mother.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
He didn't exactly just disappear.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
It's like, they are gonna put this together, right? Put two and two together. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Oh?
I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle.
Really?
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
But of course, he's been in prison, so of course she wouldn't have been able to find him.
But I didn't find him anywhere.
Because he's been in prison.
I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him...
You were hoping that he'd find you?
I thought that he could find me instead.
Yeah, there we go.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
That's an interesting reason to become an idol, then.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa?
Yeah, what's the significance of that name, if there's any?
Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset.
Really? Where'd he get the name? Or did he just come up with it out of thin air?
He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you?
Well, no, I'm looking at you. I mean, I can pan over and see if I can find a flower. I mean, there's... Those are flowers over there, right? That are by that rock-looking statue. Those are flowers, right? Other than those, I don't see any flowers. So...
I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
What is Iris looking at? I'm curious about the flower Iris is looking at. I'm curious about the... what? Why can't I keep going with this? I've done this a few times now, but it's still here, this option. So maybe after I talk about her about Renju and about the shrine, things will progress with what she's looking at. Well, about Renju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
Yeah. It's like we went to a couple of other places first.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here.
Maybe I should have come here first then. Then again, the question is, if I had come here first, would he have been here? I guess I'll never know at this point. Maybe in another playthrough, I could find out. But, you know, that would have to be something for another playthrough.
It appears we've wasted our time.
About this shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto.
Why does this shrine have so many names? It's easier just to call it Ikume, or Ikime. I mean, since it's referred to as Ikume Shrine, it's like, why not just go with Ikume?
There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
To the gods.
The old legend goes like this.
We're gonna get into a legend now, are we?
One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku.
Kinda looks like an orange.
It's said that eating it will grant you immortality.
I don't know if I would want to be immortal.
After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died.
Whoa.
Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Well. It's like, are we sure that this fruit is grants you the immortality? Because it seems that anyone who goes searching for it dies.
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Inside the shrine? Why would it be inside the shrine?
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
I mean, the idea of immortality is interesting, but just the thought of living forever is honestly... I would feel lonely if I was immortal. I mean, to live past everyone you know, everyone you love. I mean, sure, you could make, new friends, new lovers, but the people that you love and have friendships with early on in life, I want to say like about the first 30 to 50 years maybe. It's that period of time, I feel you develop friendships and relationship with a significant other that ideally would last for a long time. But if you live past those people's lives, you would get a little lonely and probably also a little jaded of the frailty of human life. I mean, that's how I feel about it anyway. I mean, I do think that it would be extremely lonely to be immortal. I mean, while death does not scare me, I would not want to live forever.
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
I like that. Rather have normality than immortality. That's a great phrase. Okay, can we finish up what Iris is looking at? No? What do I have to do then? Do I have to... oh, come on. There we go. Okay, L3. There we go. Okay, so what's so special about these flowers? Nothing's sticking out at me here.
An iris.
They're irises.
More specifically, a winter iris.
Oh. Like the winter irises in Iris's home. It's like, I remember that.
This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
A winter iris. Anything else? Oh, whoops, not the monument. It's a winter iris. Okay. Okay, so let's talk to Iris again then? You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you? Iris is looking off in the distance. Oh, whoops. I pressed X accidentally.
Yeah. How did you know?
I have really good eyesight, for one. And two, I have, what would I want to call it? To, like, lie to Iris. Just a little white lie. Microvision. There we go.
It's the same kind that's at my house.
I know.
I told you about what it means, right?
Did she? I don't remember.
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye.
Yes.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
Rainbows?
She delivered messages from the gods.
Rainbows. I mean, I have a little bit of interest in Greek gods, but I don't think I knew that about the Greek god of Iris.
That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Summarize.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, off we go then. Although, one second. Yes, I do. My appendix updated again. blood-brain barrier. The brain's defense mechanism, sometimes called the BBB. It's not the Better Business Bureau. Prevents harmful substances in the bloodstream from reaching brain cells. It is not a hard barrier like bone, but instead a semi-permeable membrane of endothelial cells. ABIS said that only objects of 0.4 nanometers or less can pass through. But that is not technically true. Some vitamins, amino acids, and glucose can pass through, though the exact mechanism for this is unknown. Conflict. A disagreement, contradiction, or clash. In computer terms, multiple tasks competing for the same file or memory area can cause conflict, which could result in system failure. In game development, conflict arises when two or more people try to edit the same file at the same time. Conflict is also, of course, common among humans. Very much so. Alright, that is it. Okay. Last place to go, Sunfish Pocket. This is going a lot quicker. I would have probably gone to one other place after the whole talk that we had with Ota and Iris about parallel worlds, but I was a little worried that it would have taken too long, and I didn't want that video to be super long. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Mizuki's here? Why is Mizuki here? Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
Hi, Mizuki.
What's going on here?
We're on a date.
Why are you two together?
If either Date or Iris tells Mizuki that they're on a date, how is Mizuki going to react? Is it going to be positive or negative?
Oh, well, it's...
I want to say negative.
Forget it.
It's like she doesn't want to know.
Thanks for letting me stay last night.
She stayed here last night?
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime.
Or, no, wait. She stayed at Iris's house.
You could even live with me if you want.
Yeah, why not? It's like they could be like sisters.
That's a great idea.
Zuki loves that idea. Fist pump, yeah!
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Gee, thanks, Mizuki.
This girl.
Well. Why are you holding a trident, Mizuki? I can't even examine her trident. Ooh. Oh, it's cream soda. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. Oh, I can still click on it. Cream soda. Okay. Let's see. Who to talk to first? A little busy in here. I can examine one of the customers. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man. I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside. On the inside, what? Don't just trail off like that, Date. Come on. Is it the same for every... Yes, it is. How lazy. That is so lazy. It should be different for each customer. Come on. Oh, there's another... mermaid. There we go. The mermaids are working hard. Those two shells on their chests are working hard too. Oh my god. In their own way. Jesus, Date. Keep at it, girls. Now, when you say keep it at it, girls, are you referring to the mermaids or their breasts, Date? Huh? Huh? He's such a lech. Well, I feel like I should talk to the mermaid first. She probably wants to take our order. Do I dare even ask this? What do you like in men?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
Excuse me, what? What? What are those?
That's a mouthful.
A little bit. I'm so confused. Also, why can I x-ray her? Interesting that I can x-ray her. There's nothing going on with her, though. Huh. About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot.
She does.
She's really friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Of course they do. I mean, Mizuki's a child. It's like most people would be, nice to a child, unless for whatever reason that person doesn't like children.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
There's that too.
No, it's not like that.
I think you just made her upset, Date. Now she's pouting.
We're BFFs.
Oh, are you now?
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
It's like, I command the room with this trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Yes, they are. We know all too well with Mizuki. I will never forget that training session at the shrine in that flashback with Mizuki. That power that she has, unfathomable, and awesome at the same time. It's like, good lord. It's like, do not mess with this child. Seriously. What's Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
But yesterday what?
Yesterday?
Was he here yesterday?
But I was here yesterday.
We were?
It was after that.
Talking to Ota.
After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
That's fair. On both fronts.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Darn it. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris.
I thought she was just gonna take our order. I guess not.
He was asking everyone where she was.
Well, today she's been with me all day. Can't really vouch for her yesterday. Not completely.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Does he need a reason? I mean, he's Iris's manager.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Huh. It's what is with these being cut off on the edge of the screen? Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else?
Yeah. Anything that might stick out. Except your breasts. Yeah, I went there.
Well, he did seem really sick.
Sick? In what way sick?
He was pale and sweating a lot.
Hmm.
It must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
The mermaid girl is standing there. I'm really confused why I can x-ray her when there's really nothing to look at. I mean, maybe after I talk to, like, Mizuki and Iris? I don't know. Let's see. Well, we've been with Iris all day. We've been talking to her a lot, so let's go with Mizuki. Let's see. I mean, we kind of know what she's doing here, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask this anyway.
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
No. Why would you assume that?
Why do you care what I do?
I mean, I do care about you, Mizuki. I do. You know, as myself. Date, he should care as well, but, you know.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
Yes? The mermaid took me to the corner of the store. What's going on?
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying? What was she crying about?
Crying?
Was she, like, crying about, like, her mom's death or something? Or was she crying about, like, her father not paying attention to her or whatever? It's like, what is she crying about?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up.
But nothing was working?
What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
That's completely understandable. I mean, It's like her mom was murdered. And being as young as Mizuki is, it's like that would be very traumatic. So it's like I do not blame Mizuki for not wanting to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
You're referring to me, Ira. It's like I'm right here. You're talking to me.
I did not abandon her.
Yeah, it's like he's been busy. He has not abandoned Mizuki. He's been busy.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Yeah.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong.
It's like, that's obvious, I'd say. It's like trying to kind of put up a front, trying to put on a facade, but it's a sad, cruel fate of life for Mizuki right now. It's like, it's incredibly disheartening, and Date needs to be there for her.
Please, try to understand.
Oh, I understand. Does Date? About the Okiura Fishery Warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I mean, it's the family warehouse. In the other timeline, she talked to Date about the warehouse. So why doesn't she open up about the warehouse on this timeline?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa. But Daddy has nothing to do with it.
If I remember from the other timeline, Renju doesn't want to have anything to do with the family warehouse. It's like he's just busy doing his other work, you know, with Lemniscate and his own personal life.
I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Still go on about it, though.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Sorry. If the option is there still, I'm going to choose it. I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Date, look.
What?
She's lying?
She does know something.
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
Or she knows something, and she doesn't want to talk about it. Why is she lying, though? Guess we need to get her to open up about your father, Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
That's it? Mizuki is sitting there. Okay. Well, Iris, how about you? Do you know this mermaid? It's like, do you know this man? Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here.
That's right, I kind of forgot. Iris used to work here.
We would hang out outside of work too.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Sounds like fun. Especially the haunted places. It's like, what kind of haunted places?
Blow those boys away!
Boys, does that include Ota?
Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys!
Away. You gotta add away. Otherwise, this line is out of context, Mizuki.
Mizuki,
I think Iris is thinking the same thing I am.
You really shouldn't say that.
Looks like the mermaid is having the same thoughts. Oh my god. Well, that happened. Oh boy. About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
you haven't fulfilled your promise.
I thought we've been working on that promise. Come on.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
We have to finish the date first. Well, that's a loophole.
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
No comment, Mizuki? Not gonna not gonna ask Date or Iris about why they're out on a date? About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single?
Yeah?
He really supported her.
Help pay the bills and whatnot? Stuff like that?
He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Aw.
I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
So she so even as a baby, she got her foot in the door at Lemniscate.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that.
There is?
There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really.
We haven't actually seen Iris dance. Not really. Hey Iris, how about giving a performance?
Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate.
It's like, I want to see her dance. Properly.
He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
Of course.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
I guess Mizuki would know firsthand, wouldn't she? Oh, it's like I really feel for Mizuki. It's like not getting, you know, the proper upbringing by a mother and father. It's like she never really got one. It's like, and with her living with Date, it's like Date's not always home. I mean, he's been busy investigating this murder. So it's like, how can he properly raise Mizuki as well? It's like she needs needs a proper upbringing. I mean, she's only 12. It's like she needs guidance. A good guidance. And from what we've learned about Renju and Shoko, they were not giving her the, best childhood, it seems. And with Date, it's like they butt heads all the time. So it's like maybe Mizuki should go and live with Iris and her mom. Her mom is very caring, and so it's like she would be a great mom to Mizuki.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating!
More than sleeping and eating, but at the same time, you don't sleep and eat, you're not gonna have the energy to dance. It's like, come on, Iris.
Well, maybe about the same as eating.
Okay. A little backpedaling there.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Oh, she did track, eh?
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right?
Yeah?
She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
So what, Iris is trying to live up to her namesake, basically? I mean, that's a tall order.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
Huh.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want a race?
Date would most likely lose.
Sure. Let me get the chance.
That could be fun to witness. Could please, Iris, could you show me your dance moves? I really want to see.
Right here?
Yeah, why not? It's like, dance right here. Put on a performance. Not just for me, but for everyone here. Come on.
Oh, I want to see too.
See, even Mizuki wants to see.
Me too.
And her friend.
I would also like to see that.
And Iba. It's like everybody wants to see.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. You're a performer. There shouldn't be any problem for you.
Come on, just show us.
But
Come on, Iris.
all right, I'll go set up. Wait!
What, Iris? Why wait? The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Yes.
Yay!
It's like both Mizuki and I are pumped for this. It's like, we want to see your dance moves, Iris. You can't back out now.
Iris, we're ready. All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible Rainbow Arrow.
What?
Hit it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go, Iris, go! I really like the music here.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine. A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down
Get
the light
down,
of the
Iris.
torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Yay!
You're the best!
It's like everyone loved it. Myself included.
That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
Oh, you wrote the lyrics. Well, that was great. Loved it. And I take it that was Iris singing. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Immensely. You got some great dance moves, Iris. I wish I could dance like that, but sadly, I have no rhythm. It's like, I like to watch other people dance, but I cannot dance myself.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
The only thing, though, is that we don't really, truly know Renju. I believe I've talked about this before. I mean, he's been absent through most of this game. The most that we have gotten about Renju is just from talking about him. We don't really know him through him. We only know him through other people, which is a completely different matter. A completely different experience to knowing someone. And it's not really the right way to really know someone. You want to know someone, you get to know them face to face, not through other people. So, I don't know, I just feel like Renju, he could very easily be someone that we can't trust. I mean, yeah, he is the father and was a husband, and he helped Iris's mother out and changed Iris's diapers, but still, it's like those are just small little things that kind of anyone can really do. But what really makes Renju Renju. Who is he exactly? Is he truly a friend, or is he not? It's like I can't help but, you know, doubt him. Well, I think for right now, I am going to stop it here. We will continue on here in Sunfish Pocket next time. See what the girls have to say. So, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.